Hi, my name is Katie Hodson. I'm an associate in the Employment and HR team at SAS Daniels. Now, as can be expected, we've been dealing with a lot of queries in relation to the current pandemic and how it's affected employers across the UK. Now, in light of Boris's announcement yesterday, I think it's clear that the intention is to ease the lockdown, albeit in stages. So the question now being asked is, before employers ask staff to return to work, what considerations do they need to take into account? It is of course important to consider all relevant circumstances. The most important is likely to be health and safety. Can we comply with government social distancing rules in relation to the workplace? Hygiene, are we providing wipes? Are we providing the sanitizer? Do we need to provide any PPE? It may be worth considering whether some staff could return and not all to ensure that we can comply with distancing guidelines. A second consideration is, do your staff currently work from home? And can that continue to be done without affecting the business? If so, then the guidance suggests that they should continue to do so. You should also consider the personal circumstances of each employee. For example, do they have a health issue? Will this mean that they are at higher risk if they return to work? They may not be classed as severely vulnerable to warrant a letter from their doctor, but they could suffer with conditions such as asthma, diabetes, etc. Do they live with someone who has those health issues and therefore they have a concern that returning to the workplace could put their family member at higher risk? Also think about how your employee is going to be getting to work. Do they have access to a vehicle, or are they planning on getting public transport? And if so, is that going to be a serious concern for them or for you? Where do they live? Do they have any alternative ways of getting to work? Now, you may also get employees who are simply concerned about returning to work at a time when the coronavirus is still a threat. They may not have any health issues as such, but just don't want to return. Now, in those circumstances, you should discuss that with them, talk about what their concerns are and how these potentially can be resolved. Now, in normal circumstances, when an employee refuses to return to work, it's usually cause for a disciplinary process. However, in today's climate, I think it would be reasonable to look at, if possible, allowing them to take a period of unpaid leave. But just to remember, this is a request, not a right, and certainly you should obtain advice if there is any dispute about an employee refusing to return on that basis. I hope you found this useful, and if you have any queries, please don't hesitate to contact either me or a member of my team on the contact details below. Thank you.